my mother's house was falling apart with termites, and the main beam was really making my sisters afraid once again. So we decided to rebuild the house. There was a lot of research. First, we went online, took down several companies' names. Then we had associates, friends. We asked them if they knew anybody. We took down some names, and so happened there was a convention that had all the companies that's going to be there at the convention center. So I went there and found Atlas Construction. We chose Atlas Construction the reason was mainly Joshua, how he represented the company, and I just felt a good feeling about him. And also when I was at the convention center, he was the only guy that really took me serious. He looked at me in the eye and he said, we can do this, we can do that. And the follow-up was incredible. I would call him and he would call me right back. And when I finally met Bruce, the owner, I could see why Joshua was like the person he is, because Bruce just came out where we can make it happen. Well, what you want, this is what we're gonna do. And they went beyond that too, because with our drawing and how it came out, they added some features which it was no cost to us, but Bruce felt it would look better for the house, as far as the design wise and as far as how our garage would be laid out. They made it where I felt that it was like Bruce's house. All the things that we would say, we wanted this on, it was like automatically Bruce knew he wanted to do that. I actually was expecting this much, and it was beyond my expectation. I was so happy. I started to tell everybody. I love my living room. I didn't realize it was gonna be this spacious. I was expecting, where I live in town, my apartment, I was actually expecting a little bit more smaller, but it came out really, I loved it. I mean, once again, I remember my first night sleeping here. I slept in my living room. I know it's like, oh yeah, but I loved it. I just liked the feeling, the spacious feeling, and overall, the house just came out incredible. I mean, it came out so nice. Our neighbors was just complimenting, oh man, these guys did a terrific job. And I worked in several companies, and now I'm a teacher, and people would say, don't work with family and don't work with friends. And with the economy going down now, Atlas actually has a lot of family and friends working together. And you know what I noticed, and what my sister noticed, and my brother-in-law is, they work together. There's no, they know who's the boss and what needs to get done, and they get it done by having fun too, because you just feel the atmosphere. So never use that quote, don't work with your family and friends, because it's not going to work. Well, for Atlas, it's working for them, and they have the patience, because if you want to rebuild your house, learn from our experience, because we went through everything, through the bank, all the question where everything had to be answered before we can get this project started. And Alice had the patience. Once again, it took us a year just to get the paperwork all completed and the financing from the bank. So with that, they honored the price that they gave us a year ago, and they worked hand in hand, and they gave us what we all wanted. And they took the time to explain to us why they needed to do this certain changes, and we understood. So as far as telling everybody about Atlas Construction, I was telling Josh, I mean, I would literally hold a sign for 1 year in front of the Hawaiian Convention Center saying, "Go Atlas Construction." That's how much pleased I am with their work and how they came about in making this beautiful house of my mom's. And of course, praise the Lord for that.